Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. My name is Melissa Joyce. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be talking about the company Beauty for Real, and we're going to specifically be talking about this product, which is their Eyeline 24-hour waterproof eyeliner. I received this in my June Ipsy bag, and we're going to talk a little bit about the company, a little bit about this product. I've been testing it out over a number of days now, and I'm going to apply this. I actually have nothing on my eyes right now, and then I'm going to tell you overall what I think of this. If you are interested in skipping ahead to other parts of the video, I will put timestamps in the hoobly-doo thing description bar, that's the word I'm looking for, down below, and let's get on with the video. Beauty for Real was started by Leslie Munsell. Leslie has over 25 years of experience in the beauty industry. She started out her journey on the Aveda makeup beauty team and sort of got her start in understanding how much she loved cosmetics and doing different looks and trends and colors, that sort of thing. She has been a makeup artist for number of celebrities, for designers, for photographers. I'll just read a couple things here. There's much more than this on the website, but just I think this gives her some credibility, which is important when you're looking at who has started a company. She has, as I said, over 25 years of experience. She's worked with Giorgio Armani, Zac Posen, Mariah Carey, Venus and Serena Williams, and she's been featured in Harper's Bazaar and In Style, to name just a few. So the line was started from her hearing about women talking about their confusion of there are just so many cosmetics on the market, there's so much makeup that's out there. Now it's a little bit ironic that you would hear that and think that I'm going to start a makeup company because that just provides more cosmetics and makeup out on the market. But her idea was to provide a collection of makeup that would streamline what you're doing, to have it sort of curate it so that it would work with all women and it could sort of be your go-to products. Specifically, they say it is a carefully chosen product selection of high-performing items that women can use every day and effortlessly. Their products are paraben-free, cruelty-free, and made in the USA. They have generally a whole line of cosmetics. You're not going to find crazy amounts of everything. It seems they stay away a little bit from things that are particularly skin tone dependent. It seems like they have a tinted moisturizer that comes in only 5 shades, but those shades do seem to cover a wide range of skin tones, but everything else is more sort of the added thing. So they have for your eyes eyeliners, which I'm going to be talking about today, 1 mascara, they have some eyeshadow sticks, and that's it. You know, for the lips, they have glosses, they have lip liners, and they have some cream. It's like a liquid lipstick, but not matte drying liquid lipstick. It's still sort of a creamy formula. And you're not going to find any wild colors here. You're not going to find your blues and your purples. It seems to be focused on paring down lines to exactly what you would need to then be able to use it, know it would fit, you know, generally a lot of skin tones, and then get on with your day. They do have some other face products like some blushes and some bronzers and highlighters, but again, it's very pared down. So this is a company that when they talk about being curated and carefully selected, you really see that in what they're offering. Finally, when I see something about charities and what people support, I like to mention that. The founder personally is involved in horseback riding, that kind of thing. She loves animals, so she herself is involved both with the SPCA and also Dress for Success. But there's an interesting part of their website that is called Beauty and Grace, and I think this is really cool. What they do is they recognize women who not only look beautiful, but are actively doing beautiful things and changing others' lives. So what they do is when they have somebody to celebrate, for that month, they honor that person on their website, and the company makes donations to the charity of choice for the person that they are honoring. You can go to this website and see the women that they have chosen so far, but you can also nominate someone. So if you want to nominate a beauty heroine to their website, that is something you can do, and if they are chosen, then they will let Beauty for Real know what their charity of choice is, and I believe they choose like 1 or 2 products for that month, and part of the proceeds from that product go towards the charity that the woman has chosen, which I think is awesome. The last thing I will say about the company is there is a good chance that you will be able to find this in stores if you live somewhere in the US. If you go to their webpage, which I will link down below, they list all these places that you can find it in the US. There's also a few places in Canada where you can buy it, a ton of places in Italy for some reason, and then also places in Singapore. But definitely if you are in the US, you probably have one of these places close to you where you could buy it retail. So let's talk about this eyeliner. As I said, this is called their Eyeline 24/7 waterproof eyeliner. It is a gel formula. If you received this in your Ipsy bag, you either received the one that I did, which is Chocolate Fix, dark brown, or one that is more of a gold shimmer. I'm actually kind of glad I got this one. I'm a little hesitant on shimmery eyeliners after having the experience with the Pixie one that I did, where it just really kind of irritated my eyes. So I was happy to be able to try this one out. There are 6 colors of these overall in the series. Again, the gold is sort of the most far out there one. There's blacks, there's browns, there's blues. You're generally going to find some more of those dark tone ones, and they come in both there's only the 6 altogether, but the 6 are, some of them are matte and some of them are shimmer. One of these costs $14 US if you want to buy it. However, if you want to buy a set of 3, you get it for $32. And if you want to buy all 6, you can get it for $49. So the prices of these, and I would say of Beauty for Real overall, are, I always sort of order things of like drugstore and Sephora and then like crazy high end. So it's a little above drugstore, but it's not up at Sephora. It's a little above drugstore. So, you know, if this was a drugstore eyeliner, it might be like $7 to $9 to $10, you know, and this is, as I said, $14. It is quite nice that you do not need a sharpener for this. It does twist up. I will say if you got one of these, you have to twist quite a bit to get it to move up, but you don't need a sharpener for it, which I love. And yeah, it is supposed to last 24 hours. I will show you some swatches here of me putting this on my arm, then trying to move it right away. It says you have a few seconds to move it around before it dries down. I don't find that it's great at smudging, but then once it sits for a little bit, it is smudge proof, and I did find that. Once you get this into place, it stays in place. So I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit now, and I'm going to put this on my eyes. That close enough? Hope so. I'm not usually a waterline eyeliner kind of girl. I don't love it. What I do like this for, especially because it's the brown color, I have a very natural makeup look going today. I don't have any anything on my eyes, any mascara going on yet. So if I wanted to stay with a natural look, this is really nice for deepening up. I sort of like to put it on the waterline down here, sort of filling in the lash line a little bit to sort of give a little more volume to the lashes without it being like a black eyeliner. Now I also don't have anything on my eyes yet today, and I do also have another Beauty for Real product. I haven't been testing this one out. I actually got this in a BoxyCharm or Ipsy subscription before I started making videos. I don't use this a lot just because this is very close to my skin tone. This is a shadow stick. They have 3 of these. This is a shimmery champagne color. I think it's mostly for sort of highlighting, but because I'm doing sort of a nice natural look today, I'll put it sort of all over my lid just as a little bit of color. As I said, just because it's really close to my skin color, it doesn't have a huge amount of impact. To get into the Beauty for Real liner, I will first line my lash line above. So it's subtle, but you can see the lash line looks a little deeper on this side than on this side. There we go. As I said, I'm not usually a waterline, tight lining kind of girl, but I'm going to do it today just to show you what this looks like on my lower lash line as well. So, you know, I did this eye a little bit better than this one, but it went on smoothly. There was no tugging, there was no pulling, there was no skipping. And, you know, it's darkened up my lash line quite a bit. You know, if I was doing a natural day, I would just do that upper line, like I said. But, you know, if you want something more dramatic, it does do a pretty good job of lining the waterline down below as well. So I've just popped on a little bit of my Lash Paradise mascara just to fill in my eyelashes a little bit. And let me tell you what I think of this eyeliner. I think this is good. I really do think this is a 24-hour eyeliner, and I will tell you why, although this is terrible. I was testing this one day and I was exhausted. I had put this on at about 11:30 because it was after I had exercised and done a few things that day. So I put it on and I wanted to leave it on till late in the evening because I just wanted to do kind of a wear test to see how long it lasted for. And then I fell asleep on the sofa and slept with my makeup on all night. And when I woke up, this was still here. It was a little bit concerning and I would not suggest doing that, but it does hold in for a really long time. I was not careful about rubbing my eyes, anything like that. This totally stays in place. If you are somebody where, you know, you tend to have watery eyes, that kind of thing, this is going to work really well for you. At least it worked really well for me. It does not irritate my eyes, even though I usually tend not to put things on my waterline. No problem with this one whatsoever. I do find, I mean, it's not easy to line, you know, you're not going to be able to do like a smooth cat eye with this. It can be a little crumbly if you press too hard. So it really is best for doing your waterline. If you are looking for waterline products, this may be a good one for you. I will say that I read some other people's Ipsy reviews where they said that they had issues with this actually turning up. One person said, I guess they wanted to like maybe put it all the way out to see how much product there was, and then they couldn't get it to roll back down afterwards. So if you have this or if you're getting it, I wouldn't suggest putting out any further than you need it to be. And then some people said that they just kept turning and turning and turning this and nothing happened. I will say you do have to turn this for a long time to get it to do anything. When I first got it, I was turning and I thought, oh no, like, am I wrong? Is this not the kind that you turn and product moves up? But it does, you just have to do it for a while. It is a little pricier than I would want it to be, but I think that if you have trouble with things moving around and smudging and all of that, that yeah, I would go ahead and take a look for these. You're not going to get some of the crazy fun colors, which is too bad because I really like the looks that people are doing lately with like bright blues or bright greens or bright purples in their waterline, like their lower waterline. I think that looks beautiful on some people. You're not going to find that in this collection. That's just not what they do. But if you're looking for browns, blacks, that kind of thing, especially as I said, if you like looking, you know, natural and just doing that top lash line, this may be a good one for you. I do think overall they really put an emphasis on you know, quality and making sure that the products are products that women really would use and want. I like that about the company. It seems like a good company. So overall, for me, this is a thumbs up. And that's fun because I think this is going to be something that I get a lot of use out of and I feel good about using, which is great. So that is the review for today. It's a thumbs up from me. If you receive this in your Ipsy subscription or if you've tried other Beauty for Real products, let me know. I would love to hear more about them. If you have any comments at all, I respond to every comment that I get. If you have not yet subscribed but want to, my face is, how about we make my face appear like here this time? Higher up here. Melissa can float up here. And if you want to watch my older videos, I will put one up here and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye.